Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes, Wednesday. All you beautiful builders out there in the great America metropolitan area from coast to coast. Hey, I want to show you my gift. This is what I got a gift from one of our customers. And if you guys would like this, oh, here you go.
Do it this way.
Is that not cool? I know you've all seen it before, but I just wanted to show you how cool this is. And this is who made it for us. That right there. These are custom built, right? But see the little air hoses and little guys, these are fleas, they tell me. They look like little air hoses. Look at the gun, look at all the detail in the bucket and the paint and in the brush. Isn't that cool? This is from a customer that came to our workshop, and their family builds these. Oh, look at the shingles on the top. Isn't that cool? The pieces of shingle, and he's got one knee down, one knee out. That's just awesome. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. Incredible Tiny Homes. I don't want to burden you by listening to me all the time. And nobody may be watching competitors, but I've got news today. First of all, I put a little spin. Get over here. I'm better in this light.
We don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. I want to tell you all that I've got a news flash. Any competitor's home, all right? Any competitor, you find a competitor anywhere in the United States, I'll build their house for their base price. I'll build their high-end house for their base price. Okay? Now, I've seen a couple of their base prices. I've seen our base prices. I can build their high-end home for their base price. Okay? A couple of big houses out there I've seen. They look gorgeous. The only reason we don't build houses that are like a model is because we build custom and they're out the door, and you guys are designing your own homes. If I designed a home, that's one of the ones we got out here is our Snow White house. It's going to have the thatch roof. It's got to have all that. That's one we've designed, so we can have display that as a model. The ones you guys call in and we design for you through our design team and get them out here, they're custom. So everything on there is what you want. It's not a home for us to show off and say, hey, this is what we can do. Like there's a couple homes in here you see out in the media. You always constantly see them. You see them on Pinterest. You see them at shows. You see them. They see them at the shows, and then they see them at their house, and then they see them at their warehouse, and then you see them everywhere. And apparently they haven't sold. I don't know, and that's fine. They got a model they can tell. I can't do that. Every home I build is gone. Every home I build is pre-sold, gone out the door. We've got 8 under construction right now. We got 4 leaving. That's what we do. But I want to let you know that all the great builders out there, and I'm bragging about all you guys, down in Alabama, up in Virginia, and California, and Tennessee, and wherever all the builders are at, your high-end homes, I can build for your base price. And the only reason is because I'm willing to make less money. That's it. That's all there is to it. No less quality. So don't be saying Incredible Tiny Homes is building cheaper because they're using less quality materials. We are not. We're using the same exact. I will buy wood, vinyl clad windows that you crank out. It's got the pretty wood, the pretty red color on the outside. Costs $350 to $400 a window. I can put them in. But that's all I will charge the customers, $350 to $400 for that window. Whatever I can buy that window for, which John, the guy that we've hired, is buying in bulk and volume, we're hoping we'll build 60 to 70 homes this year. And when we do, that gives us a buying strategy. We can buy more windows than anybody out there and maybe get them for a less price. If we do, we pass that savings on to you. If you want a home that's got $20,000 in amenities above our base price, I'm not going to charge you $40,000. I'm not going to charge you because, you can afford $20,000. I'm glad you can afford $20,000. All I'm going to do is give you here. This is what it costs. Our spray foam, you can pay the factory what we pay. You can pay the installer the bill. I'm not going to take a cut. I'm not taking 10% off the top, 5%, nothing. I've told you. My profit is figured in my base price, cut and dry. So my base prices, I can build a competitor's home. I'll bet on that because their base prices are more than ours. So I'll take their base price and build their high-end home and still make a living, okay? Call me. I want your business. I'm like a used car salesman, aren't I? I want your business, I know. I want it, and I want to show the world that we can make a living like this. And we don't have to take forever. And I'm not saying I'm the best builder in the world. I'm not saying I'm the best tiny home. God, they always claims. How can you claim you're the best? Who's out here giving the awards? Is there a national award system? You're the best, you're the best. Well, I wasn't entered into that competition. I didn't have any check-off list or a video I had to submit or anything. I don't know who's the best. It doesn't matter who the best is. What matters is I'm trying to show you all through Facebook and videos and pictures and everything that I'm doing that I'm not better than anybody, that I'm building a good, solid home. That's what I want to do. And I want to build a good, solid business. Today, a couple come in today. Here, let me get my prices. Look right here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Here it is. This is my cheat sheet. People come in here all the time. I haven't memorized my pricing. Don't get it, man. I don't want that. I want this one.
All right.
That one's confusing.
Okay, just want to make
Shows all the deposits.
Is that one up to date?
All right, this here. Yeah. See, this is the workshop. Workshop prices. All right, everybody out there, you competitors, everybody, probably not watching me because you get sick of hearing me all the time. That right there, okay? Okay. 16-foot home at the workshop is $18,440. That's not with mildewed, stained, nailed, put through, reclaimed lumber I found out here on 160. That's from 2x4s from Lowe's that are clean and green and beautiful and they're dried out. That's from plywood walls or you want OSB. That's from metal on the roof. Now that's not standing seam. Standing seam is a little bit more, maybe $700 or $800. You want it? We'll do it. Our customers want low pricing. The standing seam metal roof will last 70 years, 40 years. They have to replace the neoprene washers in about 15 years. But you got what? 45 screws you can replace on them? That's up to you. But you're walking out of here for $18,440. You come and stay at our workshop. Stay here with me, and I will build you a house. You'll help build it, and you walk out of here. A couple came today and they said, hey, we would like to have a home under 25 grand. Under 25 grand, he's going to come to the workshop. I said, okay, what do you want? They want a heat and air system in it. That's a mini split we put in there. They want stairs. That's $1,000. That's with stairs that flip up, have drawers underneath, doors, storage underneath. Charge $1,000 for it. How much do you guys charge for a staircase? Maybe it's standard. Go ahead. But you jack your standard base price up because when I add mine, I'm still below your base price. And then they wanted solar, pre-wired for solar, $300. They wanted a washer and dryer, potential hookup, $300. We run the water, the drain, and the plug. You know that drain box has got your valves on it, guys? You know them things are like, what, $40, $45 with the PEX fittings under it? Then we got to run a plug, got to run our wires, and we got to run our hot and cold. So we charge $300 for the whole system. That's pre-wired for washer and dryer. They got that, the solar, the heat and air, and they got the staircase, which was, I think it all come up. There was one other thing. Oh, a compost toilet for $1,000. That's a Nature's Head compost. All that came to $5 grand. They walked out of here with a 23.8. So they came under 25. No, it was less. It was 23.7 because anyway, there was $1,700 left on the table, and they can add that to. And I told him, I said he wants an off-grid package. You can get solar panels. I've got bids in here from solar panels. They're charging over $1 a watt. So if you got a 250 watt panel, you're paying way over. You can get them for 65 cents a watt. You can pay $175 to $200 for a solar panel. I told them, take that money and add a couple solar panels and work your way up into the system you want. You don't need batteries unless you want electricity after the good old sunshine goes to bed. Then you can have then you need that battery to give you some juice, right? Have your solar panels, play with that. Buy you one battery, buy you two batteries. And that's what he was going to do. He's going to kind of play around with what he wants because he hasn't got a lot of money. And so he can see what their load is. If you don't have an air conditioner like this mini split we have in here, you don't need much electricity because you got all LEDs. If you're if you're gone to work all day, what are you running? If you don't run the air conditioner, you can live off-grid very, very simply, and you don't have to spend all that money. Like we had a customer down in Florida, Ty. Hey guys, I hope everything's good. I don't know if they're still watching or not, but he has 8 batteries and I think 10 solar panels, and they're wonderfully off-grid. Runs that heat and air system at 74 degrees, 24/7. They never get below 70% charge on their batteries. It's an awesome system. He's got some money in it, you know. But if you don't have that, I think they're between $10,000 and $12,000 for their off-grid, their solar off-grid. Okay? So, anyway, I thought I was proud to think that you can come to this workshop and that couple is going to have their own home. They'll have to stain it on the inside and outside. If they wanted us to stain it, we charge $50 a lineal foot, okay, to stain the outside. That's $800 on the outside. It's materials and labor. And then materials and labor on the inside is another $50. So $1,600. We will stain the outside, urethane the inside, 2 coats, sanded both of them, done, beautiful cabinets, everything you want. Okay? If you want it painted, it's $100 a lineal foot. It'd be $1,600 to paint the inside. Now that's prime, painted 2 coats, detailed out, 2-toned Mac Daddy paint job. All right? I'm not making any money off that paint. That paint goes straight to the painter. That money goes straight to the painter. Okay? You can pay the painter. And we want to give you the savings that I get. Again, my money is in the base price. That's what I'm making. All right? I just hope I get that out there. I want the competition. You guys, and I really don't care about the competition. It's because I want you to realize the competition, and I'm not down in anybody. I think all these builders are awesome. From as north, south, coast to coast. People are building some beautiful homes. I'm just saying I'll build those homes for less. Competition. We're in America. That's what it's about. This is what this is about. You guys come in here and start challenging my pricing and what we're doing. That's great. That's what we want. We want to be challenged. And that makes us better builders, better business people, right? When there's competition. Geez, you look over here and you got a McDonald's on every corner. What's next to McDonald's? Burger King. What's over here? You got Wendy's. Now you got Chick-fil-A. They're all congregated together for competition. And that's the way business is. I am never going to say I'm the best in this business, and I'm definitely not the smartest. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll outwork you. I'll know that. I'll outwork you in the ground because I will work till I'm gone. And I want to make this a good, solid business that we can generate across the United States. Next subject. I'm going to take you outside. I'll show you a few of our builds that we got going on, what the boys have been building, is our off-grid community. In our off-grid community, we have got it now. And I think by Friday, I'll let you know for sure. But we've got, I think, this thumbs up of ready to go. Now, when I build a home and I want to go off-grid, and we put that solar system on there, the water catchment for your rain and your gray water system, we've got it. Okay? When we do that, I'm only going to charge the cost of those items if you're going to stay in our community. Okay? We've got 40 beautiful acres. We're going to start bush hogging it, cleaning it up. I've got a drone camera. We're going to film it. We're going to put a nice video out for you to show you what's going on. You can put your deposit down to save your spot. It's going to be beautiful. And I'm excited about it. We're also excited about the one we're doing in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, you heard me. So all you tiny home builders that you guys are scattered across the United States, you can send your guys, come on and live in our community because I'm coming to your town. We're going to Boston, we're going to Minnesota, we're going to Texas, California, Washington, and we're going to put communities all across this United States for people to stay in for at $200 a month. Done. And we'll install off-grid in every home just for cost. Whatever it costs us to put it in on your home so you can live on our community. If I do that, I'm going to need a commitment. Yeah, I need you to stay there a couple of years so I can get the money back from us putting it in there for cost. Other than that, that's my dream, is to have these communities scattered across the United States that helps our homes go somewhere, and we'll put competitors' homes there. It doesn't just have to be my home in our community, okay? So the debut will be hopefully by the end of the month. Our debut will be our 40 acres down the road, and it'll show you our community and what we're doing. And that county has welcomed us with open arms to say, come on, we're looking forward to that business being in. So we got a lot of cool aspects coming on with our business and with the excitement of the community. Where is that happening in the United States? We're working with government officials. We're working with the local people. We're working with the codes and the restrictions and all that. And that's what I want. I want to be a part of the community wherever we go and benefit. Any questions yet? None? I must be answering them all.
Yeah, they are. Well, I mean, they're listening.
Are they?
Yeah, they want to know about the community and everything.
All right,
so.
that's it. Mm-hmm. And then if I can get financing, hey, let me write this out. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, but if you go Look here. RVAH. I remember, see that right there? Can you see it? Is the sun on it?
Right there.
Okay. Recreational vehicle and alternative housing. That is our certification. We will be calling all loan institutions. We will be calling insurance companies, Farm Bureau, Geico, all of them. We're saying this right here is just like RVIA, just like NOAH, just like all of them. Yeah, I said the name of the competitors, and they're good certifications. They've been around. RVIA's been around for a long time. NOAA is just new on the scene. I'm not selling this to the public. This is our certification done by a third party. We have a company that has started this out right here, and they certify our homes, but only our homes. And it's by a professional architect that is a licensed architect, a licensed structural engineer, okay? And that is an incorporated company right there that we send all of our videos, our pictures, our documentations of our trailers, certified with our VIN numbers and serial numbers to show verification of those pictures on that home. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to have Sherry, she's going to start soliciting to insurance companies and loans institutions and saying, hey, what else do you want in a certification? Just because we haven't been out there as long as everybody else doesn't mean our quality and our professionalism is not in this certification, right? So we want to offer this. Hopefully it shows some validity. There's a company out west that it was Pacific, they are certified by, I had it today and I probably threw it in the trash. I've seen it, no disregard to it. But it was, they're a Pacific something West certification, PAW or PWA. Great, certifications are awesome. We'll continue to try to get certified from outsourcing or other agencies, that would give us more clout, if you will. I think that's good. It shows the customer that we're, more and more certified in our process. But the thing is that I don't want to ever take away from the organic nature of this business. I'm in it to build a business and to build a life and to build a company and to support men that work here and me that work here and everybody, the women that work here. And I'm a business guy. But I never want to take away from the organic person that's building in their backyard or the person that has a dream of building a tiny home. And you don't want to be a corporate. You want the design to come out of you. And you want the design to come from dreams. It's sitting at night at the coffee table, laying in bed. You've got more and more, just tons and tons and tons of pictures. And you've been on Pinterest. You've been everywhere looking for all these things. To me, that's the beauty of tiny homes. It's like being a kid again, and you can build a tree fort. And you build a tree fort out of what? Anything laying around. And it turns out really cool. Our RVAH will help you do that if you need it. But I want the spirit, and it's nothing I want, it's going to happen or it ain't going to happen, but I just think that's what drawed me to this industry is the creativity. We don't like building the same thing. We don't like having 3 models to choose from because our set costs are the same. That's why competitors do that. You got 4 you can choose from, and you can hybrid them a little bit. You can change the roof lines a little bit, their colors, but that's pretty much it because their costs are fixed. They know what they have in them. They know what their profit is. They know what their labor hours in it. They can get it out, and they perfect it. So that way when it's out, they don't forget certain things about a house. When you're in a custom home, the details are crazy. They can get out of hand, but we detail them out. We've got a design person that works with us, and we write all your details down. Yeah, we've made mistakes. Oh my God, we forget things. We're learning. But you know what? I never back off and don't fix them or don't include them or whatever we got to do. And we're building a company. I'll admit to you, we've made mistakes. And we're trying to go back. If I know of a mistake I've made, it is fixed. I'm going at it. And we're trying to help. But we're building a company, and I'm being honest with you with everything we do. Okay? But with that, you get creativity. I'll take a bus. I'll take anything. I had somebody call today, said they wanted a 13 by 30 park model. Yeah, I'll build it. I'll build a door big enough to get it out. In our new place, we're going to have a 15-foot door, 20-foot tall. We'll get it out of there, So we will build anything. I think, again, I love the organicness about this business and about the building of it. That's what's fun. That's what's fun. Okay? Any other questions? Man, I'm boring everybody.
No, you're not boring everybody. Everybody's interested. One of the things, if you would touch on the Lean On Me finance, and people are asking about that you have to have 50% down, all that, the details.
The Lean On Me financing is, I put that out there to stimulate our growth. Mm-hmm. Hey, we want to build more homes. How can we do that? The home is, if you want a custom home, hey, here's our custom prices. Okay? Check it out, everybody. Competitors don't ever watch me, I know. But here's a 22-footer for $36,250. 22-foot home. That's everything in it. If you want that home, I need 50% down on a Lean On Me financing. So 36 divided by 2 is $18,000, $125. Okay? I'll take that and I'll build your house and send it to you. And then the other part, I just add a 10%. So it's $1,800 to borrow that money from me for 2 years. Mm-hmm. I don't hold the note for 2 years. It's not that I got this ticker and I'm going to be dead in 2 years. It may be, but I just can't hold the note longer than that, just because I'm going to be out the money. I'm not building a house for $18,000. It's costing me more than $18,000 to build that house. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping if we do our, do our due diligence with you, I'm taking a chance, because you're going to owe me 18 grand. And I'm hoping I've figured it out right to where, hey, we got great people that maybe within that year, I'll get to where I'm covered my bills, just covered my costs, okay? And then the rest of it, God, we just want to do it all the way through. But that's what I'm doing. So where can you go? If you can come up with 18,000, you'll get a 22-foot home.
Well, and two, with the 18,000, on top of that, the amenities, they pay that up front if it's a finance.
Yeah, I mean, that's the base price. So in our base price, we have a certain amount of amenities that are involved in it. If you want anything above our base pricing,
right,
you're going to pay that up front, because I've got to purchase that and put it in your home.
Right.
Okay?
And custom builds only.
Custom builds only, not the workshop.
Right. Exactly.
The workshop, there's not enough money for me to do that. Almost all the money in the workshop, I do make a living off of a workshop, but almost all the money in that workshop goes to building that home. Any question?
And Gloria was wanting to know what the ear thing was.
What ear thing? I got an ear thing?
You closed your ears twice. You were like,
God,
making a point.
No. You know what? I bet she's reading into body language. I might be. What does that mean, I wonder, in body language?
Everybody, somebody, tell us what that meant, what Randy, because you really told us about that.
I don't know.
So
like
Gloria,
I'm scratching. I need a shower or something. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
I'm getting fidgety. No, sorry.
You're the original fidget spinner.
Yeah, there was a lady came here and she said, my God, talking to you is like talking to Patch Adams, wasn't it? On acid or something. I don't know what it was.
Everybody's jittery after they talk to you.
I know it. I could go sleep.
He said they forget. 2 squeezes said they forget.
They forget.
Yeah, and you squeezed your ears.
Carol Burnett.
Yeah. So how much per month after the 18,225 for 2 years? You divide it up.
Let's go right here. Come on, everybody. Here's my calculator. Solar powered calculator. 18,125.
He's acted up all day, just
all right,
so everybody knows.
Plus our 10%. I'm just going to go 1,800, right? Equals 19,925 divided by 24 months. Your payment is $830 a month.
Right. Correct.
Now,
2 years.
Tell you what, now that's a lot of money, but it's paid off in 2 years.
In 2 years, your house is paid off.
It's done. You have a home in 2 years. Now, go get a second job, save pop bottles, whatever we got to do.
Sacrifice.
I'm not Warren Buffett, where I can say, hey, go to 21st Mortgage and give me $2,000 down and finance it for 30 years at 15 or 20. I can't do that.
Right.
Yet. I can't do that. One thing I may help with, if you buy a house and go through that and come onto our community, okay, we can maybe extend the payments out for a period of time. That's shooting off the cuff. Off the cuff. What? That's the cuff, right? I'm shooting off the cuff.
Shooting from the hip.
Oh, is that shooting off the hip? I may extend it for 3 years or 4 years because you're at the house. You know, I mean, nobody's going to hook to a mule and head across the bridge and see you later, Randy, in the middle of the night. You know,
A mule?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
take 2 mules. All right.
Okay. Yeah, and Travis, Alyssa, can you answer Travis on that with the Reddit? She had just talked about that today, Travis. So I'm glad you put that on there.
What happened?
About that Reddit, they have 80,000 followers. I think he put on there 80,000 and plus followers. So
Who?
said Alyssa's got it. Well,
Reddit's got followers?
yeah, never mind. I was talking to Travis. Thank you, Travis.
Well, nobody knows what you're talking about.
I'll tell you later. They know what we're talking about. You don't know what we're talking
Oh my God. Hey, we do have a guest with us. Penny Norris is with us.
Meemaw Digger.
Huh? Meemaw Digger.
Meemaw Digger's what to
She's
her.
buying a home from us. She sold her home in Indiana. Now get this, competitors. And I don't know why I'm saying the competitors. I know they don't watch anything.
They do watch.
You know what we got? I can't. What do you do when somebody says, I sold my house, I got a little bit of money, I want to come here and work with you, around you, and see what you're doing, and I like the energy you got going on, and maybe go into your community, and I don't know what's going on with my life, and I've sold everything, and I'm done. Can I come to your place and work and live and see what happens? Come on. And there she is right there working. Look at her. She's been working all day. This is what, third day? Yeah. And a great lady. What are you looking at my pool for? Oh, that's not good.
Because everybody, the pools are still in
Oh,
here.
the pools are they're wonderful. It's getting warm in here. But that brown stuff is just iron in our water. It is clean water. We put a little bit of bleach in there. It's really good. When it gets hot, I'm going to be swimming. But Penny's here. We're going to build her home. Hey, she's got children back home. She's had a life in Indiana. And she come here to relocate and start a new life. You know, when I think about competitors, when it comes about business people, who does that? Who? I don't know. It's just different. And I know, I think about myself and running a business, and I do so many things that doesn't give me back money. I just do it. I don't know. Anyway, come on. I'm glad. All right. That's Snow White home. We haven't been really working on that much. The guys just finished up with rubber. We'll walk around back there. We got everything insulated. Let me just show it again. We got all the rubber underneath here.
Can you grab the radio?
I'm gonna get it.
Oh,
It's really neat. Custom home, 2 weeks in it. I know it's been sitting here longer than that, but we haven't been working on it every day. A comment. A competitor told one of our customers, and I talked about this, I think, the other day, is that they said they use new materials. And it may or may not have been a dig on us, and that's okay, dig on me, that's fine. I just want to make sure you guys know that we use new materials. And we use reclaimed materials. And I said that the other day just to kind of get that out there. I just want to make sure you all know that. Love comments about us, love digging on us, kill us, tell us what we're doing right and wrong, and I'll probably learn about what I'm doing wrong and do it better. So please. But this in here is our 1x12. See these boards? Look at the back side. See, that is a lap siding. It's a chink. A chink siding. Chinking means they put like a color in here that looks like the old square logs, Appalachian style logs, okay, and they put a chink in there. What we do is we flip it on the other side, and you have a tongue and groove board, which you see all over on the inside of the house. Now, you see the discoloration? Guess what that's from? That's from water. That's from it sitting out here and sitting on a yard where it was at. It's gotten water stains. It's also gotten sun where the UV rays have darkened it. That's what happens and what creates barn wood and gives it that beautiful gray color that everybody pays a lot of money for. Now this was requested by the customer. They want that discolored wood.
Kind of like Sandy's was. Sandy's
Yeah,
was
like Sandy
beautiful.
Boyd. Okay, you don't like it, that's fine. But I would never say, I don't like that. Just, hey, whatever you want. We can bleach this. We can use brand new stuff.
But they've never been put on another house. They've not been torn
there's
down.
no nails
and-
in this. It's
yes.
never been on another home.
Right.
It is right here. It's just been neglected. It's like the island of misfit toys. This is the place for misfit materials. And I use it. I just thought about what I got to show them tonight. We've eagered this in a day. Done! Then we'll do the ceiling. This one, you're going to have fun watching this. Because what's happening, the bathroom's not beagered there because we're going to stucco it. And what we're going to do is we're going to make it look like a mine shaft inside. We got a bathtub that we're going to cover and put 2 little wheels that makes it look like a mine cart. And we got a track for it. What? That's not costing much. I think John got them for $38, the little mining wheels. We put it on a track, we put some wood around it. We're gonna put stucco and put jewels and rubies and stuff inside the stucco and make it look like it's a mine shaft. And that's the customer's request. On the stairs we got going, you know what I'm gonna do? She wants half logs for stairs. I'm gonna take a tree and we'll cut them in half like we used to do on our log cabins. She wants owls on the ends of them.
Faces of owls.
Yeah, so I told Penny what we'll do is we'll get a little stencil and we're gonna take a wood burner and we're gonna just wood burn. While Penny's here, she can wood burn faces of owls. And we're taking little jewels the customer said and put them for the eyeballs. It's just fun. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take a lot of material or labor. Hey, let me show you here. Our windows, and I think I showed Sandy Boyd. She wanted to make sure her windows were like that. All right. There's a window. There's a window in there that's a 3030. This is a 2030. This window is ready to go. Now,
2030.
2030. 2 means,
Which means
2 foot this way,
Okay.
3 foot this way.
Okay.
Now, in the competitors' line, they say, hey, we offer vinyl windows just like we do. And that's awesome. Now, the vinyl windows are vinyl. And normally, in a vinyl window, they put sheetrock butt to it and corner bead and the whole thing. What I've done in the first home I ever built for myself, I didn't want to buy wood, aluminum-clad windows. They cost a lot of money. Don't care to buy them for you. But what we do is we build the wood jamb, the wood trim, and we can make this wider or thinner. We make it narrow because it seems to fit the style and the size inside the home. If we put a wider trim, it looks a little gaudy. Well, and I showed this and Sandy wanted this, is these are sills now. So this will butt, and then underneath there we'll put a piece of trim. But this is our sill. So it looks kind of like a wood window.
It does.
If you put a tan window in here, then you've got a tan window. It looks like, it just fits. And you put.
Oh, let me ask you that. Since you said that, does white, tan, is there any cost difference there?
White, tan, and gray. I think.
Yeah, white, tan, and gray.
Yeah, I think John said $8 a window. I'm not going to charge
Something
any
different.
extra for
Okay,
that.
well, that's what we want to
I'm
know
not
for the
gonna charge.
customer.
Yep.
So they can pick white, tan, or gray. All of those are readily available.
Yes.
Okay. That's good to know.
Let me show you this. Now these are all glued, nailed, sandy, prepped. See underneath here? And that will go up on a window. Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
It's just changed. We just changed all of our window trim.
Now,
look.
Lynette says these are the window sills I was talking about. Didn't know if any windows had been planned yet for my tiny or not. This is Carnes. But I
Yeah.
love these.
You got
If
it.
this is addition, I would like to add it to my bill.
That's
but
the way
that's
it's gonna be.
standard. Is
Standard.
that standard?
Standard.
Okay, Lynette, it's standard.
We got 2 gentlemen that are working in our shop. They're building all our kitchens. We've taught them how to do our kitchens. We've taught
good.
them how to do our windows, and you can see they've caught on. We're stockpiling them up. That's what we do. All right? I knew it'd be a really good addition to the windows.
Well, make sure Lynette's gets added.
think we're done. I'm gonna turn that.
No, he said you don't have to add the $8, Lynette. Don't you worry about that. No, he said he's going to add them on their. We're taking them as standard now. Ooh, look at all this water. It's rained for the past couple of days.
Listen, I got an old compressor. You see, not old. It's a Cobalt. I bought it from Lowe's, $450, right?
Mm-hmm.
The competitors are saying, hey, there's line hoses and there's everything. Yeah, it looks like we're barely making it. Yeah, you know what? We're barely making it. We're making a business work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd love to have the cordless nail guns. I'd like to have the gas-powered nail guns, and we will, and we know how to do that. But you know what? I'm not going to go out and spend $20,000 on tools and have them all on here, and we got to make money. We got to make a living. We got to build a company. So bear with us. Hopefully, we'll be becoming better and better, and as we grow, we'll have better stuff. You know. I think we showed our windows on there. Here's your vinyl window. See the tan? Mm-hmm. See, this is a tan window, right? And what we're going to do on here, it's going to be really cool, is we're going to bring our cedar shakes. See? And see this line, how it curves? I can't wait to get on. This is exciting. We got so many other things going on, so we got to get on this.
This is going to look really cute.
So you got cedar shakes, and then the stucco goes to here, just over top of your cedar shakes. And then the stucco will go up inside the gable.
Ooh.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then we got a little light up in the top. It'll shine straight down and illuminate this whole thing. And then I've got a little trim board that goes underneath here. And we're going to put a rope light and it'll shine down here at night. Oh, so nice. All this will be illuminated throughout the whole front of the house. What else do you want
but
in a
that's
home?
tan. That's the color of the tan windows.
Yeah, look at, hey buddy, go buy rebuilt windows, doors and windows. Go buy them. Premium vinyl window and door. That's Lowe's.
That's at Lowe's.
Lowe's gets them. This is our spray foam. This is our spray foam. They just did it today. What do you want?
Well,
oh my God.
Well, wait.
Okay, there you go. This is spray foam. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're cheap, aren't we? We're cheap at Incredible Tiny Homes. We use all used stuff. This is the best insulation that you can get. We got nail plates everywhere.
Oh, wow. Look at this. That's cool.
What else do you want in a home? What do you want?
You've been on one today. You know that.
Oh, I'm not. It just, you know what frustrates me is we learned today, it's like, okay, when you punch in Incredible Tiny Homes in Google, we never pop up. Oh my God. We're on Facebook, we got a full-time social media hammering. Alyssa's doing best you can. I got the lowest prices, just as good as quality as everybody else, right? Time frame, we'll build them 3 times faster than everybody in the United States. Mm-hmm. And we're still not like everything. And I guess I'm just impatient. Maybe it takes longer. I just want to get it out, you know.
And we've done 60-some homes.
It just gets me just,
Yeah.
But I love this design.
I do too.
With this little loft here, you got a bathroom with a loft here. You guys are going to see it. And I got tons of lights, sconce lights, and a light coming off here. And you got this Murphy bed with a TV. You got 2 nice sofas. 2 nice lazy boy chairs. That when the bed folds down, will not infringe on the space of the chairs. This home is 10 foot wide, 24 foot long. I had a lady today. She said, "Hey, can you build one 12 foot wide, 30 foot long?" I said, "Done." California? Done. We'll get it in California.
What I like is that you've got all this extra detail, different design, and it doesn't do anything with the space. You don't lose any space.
Nothing.
No.
That's because I'm a designer, man.
You're a dreamer. Stop.
I'm a designer. And this is what I did, okay? Let me show you what I did. Come right here and show them.
Okay.
This wall goes straight up. That's as high as you can get up there. High as you can get, right? So then what I did is up here, that's called a ridge beam. Okay, that ridge beam is at 13.6 with our 2x4. We have a 2x4 rafter.
Okay.
That 2x4 rafter has got 3 inches of insulation up in there. We get you like an R38 closed cell polyurethane spray foam.
Wow.
All right. If you put a loft, you have got over 50 inches at the highest point across here, and this is at 78 3/4 from the bottom of my loft to that subfloor right there. I'll have 78 when I put my 3/4 flooring on it.
Wow.
And I use real 3/4 flooring. And the reason is because I don't care about weight. I don't like walking on that engineered flooring that sounds like hollow when you walk on it. It's just hollow. I like a hard 3/4 inch floor. I like it. I think it looks good. It feels good. And I like a heavy home because you can just feel the heaviness in this home. All right? But now, if you have a headroom, you can have a full bed. If this had a loft, you could have a full bed. Look at the headroom up here. And then you got all this space back here. So what have we lost? And what I did is I took that ridge beam.
Just that little.
Yep. I lowered this exterior wall. I lowered it down to 7. Look here. I'm like 9'4", and I lowered this wall down right here. Right here, 70. This is 84 inches. What? Don't start.
Half pint.
So I put it here. My windows is 78. All right. 78 3/4, that's to that header right there, right? That's where we're at. So when you lower the exterior wall, it makes that steeper, which gives you more room inside your loft area. So I really like this. I want to do the same design again with a loft all the way across it. The original design was that, but because it's going to River Bend, and because it's somewhat of not a retirement community, but a lot of people that we spoke with that are of that age want to be on the main floor. And so I said, you know what, let's make a really pretty Murphy bed. We got the hardware in, we're going to build our own Murphy bed, pull it down, TV on both sides.
That'll be our first Murphy bed.
Yeah, and we'll have a
That'll
TV
be
on both
exciting.
sides of the Murphy bed. We got one on this side, one on that side. You know? Awesome. Come on, let's go. You know what? And our videos are too long because they're not going viral or nothing, you know?
Oh, stop. Here, hold. Stop. Okay.
All right. Hey, can you hang on? I'll be right back. I want to show them
Sure.
what John bought.
Okay, yeah, do that. There's one of the hard hats. Look, nobody ever wears those. Randy has been on one today, I'm telling you. He cleaned off his desk, and he took every piece of paper that he didn't need, and he threw it behind him in the floor. Unbelievable. He's unmanageable.
All right, this is what we're starting to put in our homes now. Okay.
Oh, that's exciting.
What we have is this a plug.
Okay.
Now that's a 50 amp plug. It'll be on every single home we have, and you plug your cord into it, and with that, what you will get is this cord. Now this is a 50 amp cord. It's 25 feet long. On the other end, it has a 50 amp plug. That's a male plug. This end fits in here, and then it's weatherproof, okay? I'm not gonna put it on right now. It goes on, screws in, beautifully done. What we like about this can be 50 amp, can be a 30 amp cord, and I can use a 110. So many homes, like Mary down in South Texas.
Yes.
Her whole house with electric water heater, mini split, toasters, everything in her home, lights and all, computer, laptop, telephone, is on a 20 amp breaker. And the cord stretches 100 feet to a receptacle running the whole house. You don't need 50 amp. You will if you've got a stove in there, electric stove. You've got, God, this is a bunch of electric appliances. 50 amps way more than what you need. But this can be a 30 amp. So this is a universal plug we'll be mounting on every home from now on. And what I love about this is all pre-built, weatherproof. Look at that. That comes with everything. All set.
Are we adding those to the builds now?
That's standard. We're
We're going to do it as a standard. Okay. So no extra cost. Let me get a picture of this wall. Oh, I can't wait till this house is done. I can't wait to decorate this house. This is gonna be nice.
Any questions?
Thank
Okay.
you.
Good.
Everybody's listening.
I want to show them what I bought.
Okay.
I got to show you what I just bought. Now, competitors, I don't know if they do this. I love doing this stuff. Just like all this wood. See all this wood laying here? It's up off the ground. There's no water on it. It leaks over there and then rolls this way.
Do you want me to walk through that?
Amanda,
Oh my God, my shoes.
what am I going to do? Carry you?
Was it fit deep? Look at
Okay.
it's like, ah.
This is an 8 by 22 trailer.
Yeah.
Hey, let's show the trailer tonight. I talked to a lady today. She
Just
wanted to
come
know
in
what a drop
today.
axle was. All right, let me show. Okay, everybody. That's your drop axle right here. Okay, now that, let me try to put my finger right there. It goes down, then across. If it wasn't a drop axle, it was a regular, it'd be right there and go across. So we're gaining about 4 inches by dropping this down. Now when that goes down, the fenders go up. That fender is about 14 inches tall. They're standard, 14-inch tall fender. Or is it 12? I get my tape on me. But that is a drop axle. These are shackles right there, equalizers, okay? There's your leaf springs.
Let me go get a tape.
Now this right here, the way this is built, you guys, competitors, hey, show me if we're doing something wrong, but I got engineers looking at this for us too, and we've had some great success with our trailers. That is a 2 by 6 tubing that runs continuously the whole length of this trailer. And we got one on each side. Now what that is, they are 7 foot apart, because that's a standard axle, okay? Then what we do is we put lookouts right there, right there. It goes out 6 inches. So now this home, or this trailer, is exactly 96 inches wide. 96. Under here, these are just runners to keep our joists. These floor joists, we screw our plywood directly to this. We glue it and we screw it. Okay? Now, this hitch right here, we butt it into there. A lot of competitors go underneath and they run way back underneath here. They say it's stronger. I don't like that because it puts everything lower to the ground when towing it, and it could drag. We put their jacks. That right there is a hook that you can tie your home down to when you get there.
There's that if you want it.
Okay. Underneath where this ties into is a gusset. This is a big metal plate gusset that ties all this mechanism together so it's not a weak splice. Okay? So this is a 6 by 2 tubing. 6 by 2 tubing. Okay? And that's your main 2 girders that go by here. We got 6 lug and we got 8 lug axles. Okay? Depending on the weight and the size of the home, we go 6 or 8 lug. All of our axles, I get brakes on all wheels. If we have 6 wheels, 3 axles, I get brakes on all of them. And the reason is, we don't know the codes in every state. You got them there. You got 6 brakes on that thing. And we got the standard, some competitors say we got the breakaway brake axle thing. We do too, all of them, that's a standard feature. You got the breakaway, this is right here, this mechanism. If you're going down the road, comes off the hitch, this pulls that out of there, automatically locks all your brakes up.
Oh, okay.
Locks them up on the interstate, and then your trailer's stuck on I-40. All right. Oh, let me show you what I got. This is all of our kindling. We're getting ready to clean everything up. We couldn't burn it all this winter. It's all this kindling and stuff that we've used. So we're going to start giving it to the community. So people who use wood stoves around this area, they've got free kindling. We're going to take them outside. Now, I want to show you something that I have some great suppliers here in town that have just, this is networking. Networking is just another name for a friend, I think, okay? They called me, a local glass and door company, very reputable. They do all kinds of commercial work here in town and across the Southeast. They said, hey, Randy, we got a ton of glass that's been ordered too many, customer didn't want it, anything is brand new glass. 98% of it is tempered.
What does tempered mean?
Tempered means when you throw a hammer at it or something hits that thing, it'll bust into little BBs. It doesn't come down in shards of glass.
Oh.
That would kill you.
You wouldn't have to know the name of the company.
Yeah, Lakeway Door and Glass. Love them.
In Morristown, Tennessee.
Morristown, Tennessee.
That's right. Yes,
See,
sir.
this is temp. All right, look at this panel of glass right here. All right, that measures 76 inches long, right? By 34 inches tall. Can you imagine a 76, that's a little over 6 foot, that 34-inch wide, tall piece of glass, and we can incorporate that in your build. We can lay it horizontally, vertically. Look at this piece.
They had a bunch. That's
Look at this piece.
great.
That's one a little over 68. See if I can get my tape in here. 68 by 68 square. Picture window.
That's beautiful.
So a little less than 6 by 6, we can put that in the end of your home. Can you imagine having that and then having a bathtub right here and having ivy growing on the outside?
Nice.
Oh my God. You can put these in the loft. This is tempered glass.
Well, you remember Texas Style with his big window. Everybody loved that
Yep.
big window.
This glass is going to go in your all's home right here. We can incorporate it in all of our builds. Look at this. Now, it doesn't open. It's fixed picture glass. This is a, look here, I'm getting wet. These are plate glass. And I use that in my
What's
corner.
plate glass?
Plate glass is, this is thermal pane, which is two pieces of glass
Okay.
with low E argon gas in between. This is plate glass. Now, this is brand new stuff. This is not old stuff, okay? Right here. See this small, this could be a, look how thick this stuff is. Hang on.
Wow.
Yeah, can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Look, that's my finger. Mm-hmm. My finger's 2 inches wide. Yeah.
Fingers are 2 inches wide.
You got a big finger. And then over here, look at this.
Wow.
Look at it. There's more. Look.
Oh my gosh, they brought that too?
Look, all this. Look at all this glass.
Lord, look at all that.
Look at all this plate glass. It's even smoke.
Oh, wow.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Plate glass. See this here?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is all
Different sizes.
tempered glass. I love it. Now, if somebody said, hey, Randy, just, man, have your imagination, let it do stuff. Well, okay. I can use this as corner glass. I love using corner glass.
yeah.
That's when we did it in Elena's. This is a beautiful corner glass
Yeah.
unit on there. But this is what we got. So I'm going to give this
That's
savings
great.
to you all, right? I paid $800 for all this.
Wow.
$800. These are extra 2x4s. These are our scrap. We don't throw them away. We use them. All right. Oh, remember the car? Remember the car?
We remember the car. The car on top of the house.
Oh, let's strong tiny house. That's when we put it on top of the house. We put a car on top of a house. Did they ever put a car on top
No,
of
they
the-
never did.
why.
No. They might still be going to do it.
I'll show you progress and we're going to let you go. You know what? You guys can just turn it off anytime you don't want to listen anymore. I mean, it's getting old. I'm showing you everything. What else? There's a bathtub. Lowe's bathtub. And we get them from Oak Salvage too. Oak is awesome here in town. Look. This is what the people wanted. That's why I ordered it. We'll do tile too. We'll do a custom tiled shower. We do custom tile. That's what we're doing over here in this big old 12 by 36 custom tile. The whole floor's custom.
That tile looks beautiful in there too.
You know what? That's what gets me. You got a high-end home. One of it, what's 37-foot fifth wheel, gorgeous. They won't tell you how much that one costs. They'll tell you how much their base price. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll build their high end for their base price. What? Sandy? Whispering.
No.
Sign language, me,
I
man.
said, do you,
I'm going this way.
okay, I didn't know if you wanted to show Kathy's. I didn't know what you're going to do.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hello.
Hey.
Workshop?
Workshop.
Workshop? Custom?
16, 18.
16, 18, 16.
Yep, 16.
We got 8 by 22 custom. We got a 28-foot custom.
Lynette, this is yours right here.
28.
This is Lynette's.
Yep.
9 by 28.
Yep, 9 by 20.
9 by 28.
Fourth of
Let's see.
July kind of threw us off. We had guys take off yesterday, or some off yesterday. Today they took off, and that's fine. It's part of it.
Hey, real quick, Janelle Atkins says, Randy, could you explain the difference in a 110 and a 220 mini?
Yeah. A 110 is just the amount of electricity. I should get Jeffrey to explain it.
Oh.
But 110 is the amount of electricity that it would use. Like all of America goes 110. Like on your light socket, let me put it like this: your plug where you plug a toaster in is 110 volts. Okay. Now over in Europe, they plug their toasters in. It's 220 volts. How do you explain electricity? It's like, how do you explain air? I don't know. It's the amount of electricity comes through. So there's not as many volts coming in a 110. But anything that uses more volts, which is a 220, is going to use, believe it or not, less electricity to operate. So over in Europe, almost all of their appliances are 220. Here in the United States, we go 110. So in our mini splits, we get them 110 or we can get them 220. I don't want to get technical about anything, if that explains it or not. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, and if you could just touch on Lynette's too before you
Lynette.
sign off. Just kind of peek in her
I'm
house.
going over there.
Lynette, do you think he was going over there?
I think we haven't done much on Kathy's. I showed her yesterday on it.
Okay.
We will put in the new window type stuff. There's her jacks and stuff, her axles, her flashing, her spray foam, her doggy door.
Oh, you showed Kathy's yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's go over here and see.
Yeah, look at Lynette's. All right, Lynette, it's coming up.
Sorry the Lowe's is upside down.
You know, it's almost always upside down.
I know it. You know what it is? It's the way that they roll it. They like to
Okay.
roll it left to right instead of right to
I was
left.
wondering.
Yeah. And the way it comes off the roll.
Those
it
two
gets-
are right and those
gets
two are
flipped. You know
backwards.
what? They get so excited. They just take off. You know?
Yeah.
And when you grab the roll, you know what? That just irks me. That it has to be right side up. Because to me, I want to be efficient. Guys are just, to me, I love it upside down because they're just like grabbing it and going.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're never going to see it.
They're gonna say, you know what? We really make it straight up and down because it'll hold the weather better.
I don't think a person would stay here very long working if they worried about that.
Here's Jeffrey. Can you grab me and climb up the
Yeah.
ladder? Hey, buddy. The homeowner wants to see you working.
Oh, no.
We're just watching.
Oh, no.
Lynette, this is it. This is your. Here. Have a fan going. That's your raised floor system. Let me turn the light around a little bit. And that black line is your line set for your heat and air system. Jeffrey's doing all the wiring tonight. Back there's the bathroom. I see the wood frame windows. That's right. There you go. That white pipe is your condensation off your mini split. Jeffrey is awesome electrician, as you guys all know. Everybody knows Jeffrey. A little warm in here in Tennessee land. You see, Sean, that's Jared. I have to do things right side up or I get frustrated. He picks me. He picks on me all the time. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Ah. These windows have all had their wrap around them. Their tape around the outside of the windows are trimmed. As you can see up there, the foil tape. And we'll butt our siding. She's got metal siding and wood siding, I believe, on here.
Is it a big door?
Yeah, it's a French door.
Is it?
I don't have the blueprints in front of me.
Lynette's at a French door, I'm assuming. It's a big door. There they are.
Okay, here's the door, the double door. As you can see, the double door is on a fender, and that's the way they wanted it. Her and Lily designed it.
Okay.
And it's right here. We insulate the fender so it's a little bit raised above the fender, so we got to insulate and put a box on the fender.
Nice.
Yep. So the raised floor, she'll have a loft in the front, I think a small loft here. The bedroom's down. Where we at? No, here's the bedroom here.
Yes, 48 inch,
Yep.
she said.
Yep, 48 inch.
Oh, yeah.
Spot on, man.
Oh,
But these are our designs. These
Yeah.
are our working drawings right here. Mm-hmm. Lynette's already got these.
yeah.
And this is our list of all the materials
Of
that we have.
everything. Yeah.
What she has wanted in a home. Right? The guys can look at this. Here's an elevation
Yeah.
of what the home will look like.
Yep.
It's not real complicated. We don't take a lot of time in doing color coding in 3D or anything. These are working drawings. These are
Right.
drawings to give the guys the ability to build these homes. It shows the height, the vertical height. It shows in here, look, 11'2". Okay, there you go.
And that's what you'd work on with Lily.
Yeah. Yep. In our workshop,
Oh,
we
I
built-
love this.
We built these.
Yeah.
So, over here in our cabinet, when you come to our workshop, you go to your cabinet with your number of your home. You'll take the tools that you'll be using that day that we're showing you how to use, and you'll put all your tools and supplies. Then you can take your cart and you can take it to your house.
I mean, it has a, you can plug it out.
You can keep your batteries charged for your drills and your chargers throughout the day.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that cool? We're
That
getting
is
there.
very
man.
nice.
We are building it. Yep. As you can see, we got brand new DeWalt chop saws. We're trying to do our best here. There's the locker. Let's see if he's got it. Oh, they got it empty. You've emptied it out. That's fine. John's doing a great job at organizing. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you guys that too. Brand new 2x4s, everybody. Look here. They're not, look, they even got stickers on them where I had to pay some money for them. Look here. Camper. Is that that's out of Canada. God forbid.
Well, I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah. Brand new. So don't say, because we're cheaper, we use less quality materials. We don't. I make less money.
Oh, look at this table.
Yeah, that table's
That's
big.
from the kitchen. Oh, Lord.
On it, this is a tiny home for the workshop. We'll put the door in. We'll put the tape on. The customer takes it from there. Jeffrey will be here during the
And you'll
workshop.
put the lofts in. Is that
We'll
correct?
put the lofts in. And we build the kitchen cabinets and we build those window trim.
Yeah.
So really, it's just like plug, go. Now, where it gets out of hand is they say, customers say, well, I want a bookshelf, or I want this, and I want that. It's above and beyond what we've allotted for your time frame. But if you got time, go ahead and do it.
And enough people.
And enough people. Listen, you got to put siding
Yes.
on this whole thing.
On every side.
It shouldn't take more than 2 days to get the siding on. And we got it down to where we can get you up there in 2 days. We'll show you how to do it. But there's no dilly-dallying around. Is that right? I said that right?
Yes, he said that right.
In here, 4, 3, 2. In here, as you can see, my DeWalt bags here. These are a full set of DeWalt tools in here. I mean a full set. Jigsaws, sawzalls, 2 drills, power saw,
And we'll have their
battery
names,
saws.
your plans, and your name will be on this.
Everything. John's got us organized. Here's our
Wow.
joist hangers. Here's all our fasteners, our screws. Here's more fasteners. Here's your walls. This is what we use on a Simpson. That's what you do to anchor the house down. 2x4s on here, drilled right through the subfloor, drilled right through the plate, into the trailer, bolted down. God, what else you want?
John, did you see that?
Look here.
Pick that up.
Look at all this.
Oh, you've been
Nails
awful all day.
everywhere.
Look at that. Quick, don't you throw them.
Making me mad. Oh yeah, we use inferior products.
I wish you'd throw a fit.
Here we go. Isn't this pretty?
I love all these. Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing. We don't know how to do that. I don't know how it got there. It just appeared there, I guess.
Quit acting up. The cantilever. Now this is a workshop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, Miss McKelvey. It's hers. Flashing. We put flashing over the fenders. Paint it black. There you go. We put our siding over. Lord mercy, it can't leak. I can just see everybody.
You're a mess.
This is our aluminum brake. This is how we bend aluminum. Right here. This is aluminum. Oh, yep. You know what? We're poor, just poor Tennessee people don't know nothing. And this is how we bend stuff. Look here, right? Look here. Done. This is how we do our flashing.
Now what if somebody needed that piece?
Ah, Lee, I'm trying to make a point here, Amanda. Isn't that a beautiful home? Look, we changed the roof line.
Lord,
Hey, guess
pray
what?
for us.
That didn't cost any more money. We didn't charge the extra $3,400 to put a slanted roof on there versus a 4-degree pitch. That's our degree. I have not changed since my very first home. 4 degrees. It slopes from here to here. 3 inches, 3.5 inches, 4. Is it better?
God, you've acted up all day.
Stop, man. Look here. Hey,
Jared,
kid.
say hi to your mama.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, Jared's doing so good.
Hey, come over here. Listen over here.
Gosh, yeah.
Enough of that.
Back to Randy.
Yep. High school boys built this.
Oh, they've done great.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh my God.
Look at the framing in here. It's impeccable.
What?
Impeccable. Look at it. It's beautiful. Yep.
Who's been on this?
Oh, and I can hear somebody saying, "How come ain't no more windows in there? I'd have more windows if it's mine. I wouldn't have a door on the rear end of that thing.
Why would they talk like
windows in
that?
there?" I don't know. But
act
this
up.
is custom home. This is what they wanted. This is what the folks wanted. And that's what we do, custom homes. All right? My phone's off. Sam's calling me. Sam. He's still working. He tried to call.
Tell them we're on Facebook.
Golly, I got to give him a call here. All right. Anything else?
Let me look. I'm trying to go through the questions and stuff. Let's see. Did Randy's son finish his house yet?
No, dirty
What are you
dog.
waiting on?
He built, I don't know. He wasn't
What's
feeling good
left?
today. I think he had too much watermelon last night. I am going to get him off grid, so we're going to order the solar panels and a battery to get him off grid. He's got a little bit of electrical in his shower, and he's got a shower base. He ordered a heat and air system. It's going to go right in the wall. It's $150 from Lowe's. It'll heat and cool. I think he said 300 square feet, 200 square feet. It's going to be electric. It's going to be an air conditioner and a heater. He got it from Lowe's for $150. He's going to put it in the wall. He hasn't got more than a week left. So I want him out of here by the 16th, because when we get a full house of a workshop, he doesn't need to be here, you know? So yeah, by the 16th, we're going to go over on our land. He's going to be parked there.
Sandy Thompson, ask Randy the pros and cons of a fifth wheel, please.
Fifth wheel. The pros of a fifth wheel is when you're hauling down the road a long time and you're on the road all the time, it pulls amazing. You don't feel the jerk and the sway, and it's just more stable when pulling. So if you're going to pull a lot, that fifth wheel right there, it's a 40-foot fifth wheel, it's going to pull really well. The cons of it is underneath the fifth wheel, it's just empty space. So you're
So you
paying,
lose that.
You're almost paying for the full length, because underneath there still has to be insulated. It still has to have the trailer, which is extra to put the fifth wheel on, and then we got to underpin it. So it's not as quite as much as a full 8 foot. We add 8 foot for the house, but that's the cons of it.
And you have to have a big truck.
Yeah, I mean, a dually truck is the best. You'll never feel it. You won't struggle with it. You won't question with it. If you get a 3/4 ton, the lightest truck I would use is a 250, F250, a 250, 250, what do they call it, 2500 is the lightest truck I would use. And then I'd probably reinforce the springs a little bit. Our 16-foot home, take this, is about 8,300 pounds. Take
Okay.
this. This is what our average weight is. 8 foot wide, 16 foot long. So 8 times 16 is, I think, 128. Is that what it is? 126, 128. Multiply that by 58 pounds. We're 58 pounds a square foot. That's
Okay.
8 foot wide, boom. By 58 pounds. That's your average weight. You're going to be within a couple hundred pounds of what that house is going to weigh.
Vega, can you frame with aluminum?
Yeah, I can frame with aluminum.
Okay. All right. Also, Travis was asking about, you need to update on the HGTV, the pilot show, and the modern tiny home, Ryan's home. What's going on? They've been
Ryan.
waiting on. Yeah.
Ryan.
The big house.
Ryan was supposed to come by today.
12 by 40.
Was he coming by today?
Or tomorrow.
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 Ryan's supposed to be here tomorrow. So the 12 by 40, I hope he shows
Possibly,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, possibly show up. We're waiting on him, really. The HGTV pilot program, I talked to them last week. They said they submitted a budget to DIY. This is a producer that submitted a budget to DIY. God, it was over budget. Come think of that. They said because of the vastness, I guess, of filming this for a solid week and everything involved, it was a bigger budget than DIY wanted to spend. So what they're doing, DIY renegotiates all their budgeting by the 10th of July. They're going to call me back after the 10th and see if they can't add. DIY still wants this concept. Nobody yet in the United States has started this, has been crazy enough to take on a workshop like we have, which I love this concept. I will know more after the 10th. They said they would call me and let me know when it would air, not when air, but when they would come and film.
Oh, say hi to Noreen, my
Hi,
cousin
Noreen.
David's wife.
What?
Noreen, you know, you built her
Oh, hey,
basement.
Noreen.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, did you not like his Facebook picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think David had to have surgery today.
On what?
On his knees. I believe so. I
He's gonna
think
be-
that's what Lindsay said. But anyway, hi, Noreen.
I know, Noreen. Thank you.
Let's see. Hang on, let me. Which is cheaper to frame, metal or wood?
You know what? I haven't done a metal tiny home. We've done metal framing in our commercial builds that I used to build. It's probably going to be more expensive with metal. And the reason is the process is more, your electrical is going to be a little bit more. You can't just run wire like he's drilling right now.
Okay.
So you got a little bit more in that. Everything's screwed on. Your plywood or OSB is not just nailed. Everything's screwed on there. And then your siding has got to be screwed on to hit your studs. Everything. Now we screw all of our siding anyway. We don't use nails, and the only thing we nail is our framing and our sheeting. Everything else is screwed in the house. But yeah, it's a little more expensive with metal, and you're a little bit limited in your creativeness. You can, once you get that design, we got to really go with it. Where wood, we can cut, move a window, change it out.
But metal, you're pretty.
Well, you can still
Committed.
do it. Everything's possible.
Okay.
But I don't understand the benefit in metal framing. If you're wanting to go lighter, we got about 70, 82 befores. Okay? Let's just say God forbid, there's no way they could be 3 pounds difference. But let's say you're 3 pounds difference. 8 times 3 is 240 pounds is all we're saving. Okay? I don't understand the weight difference. There are some companies that not just metal framing, they use steel, like steel structures. Everything's welded. The whole thing's welded, you know? When you design it, that's it. There's no change in mid-ground. We have a lot of people say, God, throw that window in over there, throw this in over here, change my loft around and all that. There's no changing, you know? And when you do a steel, everything's tack welded or screwed, self-tapped, drilled, you know? I don't see where you need that kind of strength. It's awesome. I think it's an awesome process. I just don't see where you need that
So
strength.
if somebody asked your opinion, you'd say, hey, wood all day
I'd
long.
go wood all day long.
Yeah, okay.
I'll build whatever they want.
Exactly, but that'd be your recommendation.
Yes.
Okay. Lisa and Scott from Illinois, that was here.
Yeah.
Said hi, Randy.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah, and Lisa, his
Lisa.
wife. Can you talk about the YouTube channel? Are we still giving a house away, or what's going on with
You
everybody?
tell me, you guys.
I know.
You guys tell me what. Since I've said it, we got, what, a couple thousand people join our YouTube channel? I don't understand it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Help me go viral. You guys, I'll give a house away to every 100,000 people, subscribers. I'll give 10 homes away, we get $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We're trying to
I
go
don't
viral.
understand.
We're trying.
Man, I feel stupid that we haven't been able to get there. I don't know. Man, you got all these companies that it just seems like you call them up and they're backlog. You can't get a house built for, 6 to 8 months. I'm building 8 right now, and they're going to be all gone by the end of the month. I want them out of here, and I don't understand.
Yeah, but some of them we found out too. Like over in North Carolina, there was one that we found out. They said that they were booked for months on end, and they're doing one house at a time in the driveway. So it's not always what
Not always the truth.
not always what
I don't know.
you kind of think it
I'm
is.
telling the truth.
Yeah, well,
You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying? I mean,
Nobody,
look.
but nobody does what you do. Look at this. Nobody shows all their stuff. It's awesome.
But we're not doing any kind of inferior carpentry,
No.
inferior
No.
style, or any kind of nothing.
No.
I don't know what else you want us to do. Yeah, we make mistakes. Yeah, we'll do a mistake. You know, we're going to fix them. We're learning. And you know what? If anybody else would admit that, any carpenter has been in, even Scott, and anybody else in this industry will admit not every job is perfect.
No.
Nothing's perfect.
Of course not.
And you'll learn every time. That's what I think makes this trade awesome, is that you learn every single time.
Yeah.
You learn more and more. And it's new. It's sad that the industry or the society has made our trades out that it's lower grade people that do these trades, that are people that are drug addicts, that are alcoholics, or losers. That's what they think about painters, sheetrockers, framers, roofers. And the only guys that go on them is the guys that can't go to college, right? No, it's not. These are skilled homes, and they're craftsmen.
They take pride in their work.
Ah,
they
man.
really do.
They do. They surely do.
Yeah.
And there's different levels of knowledge. And it's just like anything else, as a doctor or anything else we do. But I'm proud. You know, this is the thing. Look at this. Look at this. I have people that come here. Look, I got insulation. I got old scrap. Look at that. See that board right there? You can't see that board right there. See that? All right. You see how it goes up there? You know what that board's for?
What?
Look, that board is to keep that wall from falling out on the floor. I didn't build it.
That board?
I didn't build it to stay there forever. And this right here, that was $3 a sheet. That window was free because that's a sliding glass door window. And the reason I'm passionate about it is because I know people are saying, look at that dumb hillbilly over there throwing all that stuff together and people over there. That's what they're saying. I know they are. They're saying, look at here. You know what? Or do you have homes like this? And I'm not perfect. I don't know why I keep saying it, because I know people are saying it.
Hey, Noreen wants you to build a tiny house on the water. That's what she's waiting on.
Listen, Noreen. Listen. You know, that was my
Listen, Noreen.
That was my very first idea. You
It
know what made
was.
me mad today? I'm saying, I have had that idea before the Hobbit house. I wanted to live on the water. I want a barge. I almost bought a river barge, and I want to put my home on a river
You
barge.
had that idea about 12 years ago.
Yeah. I've had that idea.
was about 12
and you know what,
years, it was a
Noreen?
long time
I got a
ago.
buddy down in Florida, Joseph's dad. We've got a company down there near the Swanee River that builds pontoons, massive, 4 or 5 foot wide, 54 foot long. They put girders on them, and you can put a crane on it and work off of it. As soon as I can get into my new building, as soon as I can see daylight financially, if anybody out there wants a home on the water, I will build it for cost. Whatever that pontoon system costs, hey, let's buy them and let's put it on it, okay? So I got deals. We'll buy the pontoons, put the floor on it. And what I want to do is take this home, or a tiny home, right? And we're going to build it so you can run it up on it, secure it down, so it's on the water. And when you don't want it on the water, back it off and take it down the road. So it's amphibious. What do you think about that?
I don't know.
Yeah. I honestly thought, I called Foster today. I wanted him to find out more about those pontoons. I wanted to know more about them. I don't have the money for them, but please, If you guys want one, let's build one. Let's couple people go in together. Think about this. My dream was build them pontoons. You can build one, let's say it's 40 foot long, right? Really, 40 foot, span it, 20 foot. We'll build it out there in the water. You set your tiny home on it. Now you've got a front yard. And we'll put it down in Florida right behind a barrier island and rent the thing out. Let's 3 or 4 of us go in together on that sucker, rent it out. I got a buddy that lives in Newport Richie. He can oversee it. Oh, and everything's off grid. Solar panels, put it up here on the lake, and we'll make it navigable. Did I say that right? We'll put a chair up there. We'll put Dave up there. David.
David who?
Your cousin.
Oh, my cousin
And
David.
just put a steering wheel up there. As long as you can see 180 degrees, it's a navigable vessel. And we'll run a little old boat motor back here hooked to a
Is
battery.
it navigational?
Navigational. Navigable.
Oh. No, what you said?
Navigable. Yeah. God, calm it down. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Noreen said Randy's work is the best.
I remodeled her basement.
You did.
Put a fence around her house.
Yep, sure did.
All right. Whew, I better go before they want to shoot me.
Yeah.
All right. Sayonara. See you Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Mean it from the bottom of my heart. It amazes me anybody who wants to watch me. Thank you so much. I hope we make it enough for you to understand and keep you entertained and come on back for more. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Have a good night.